What's up, guys? I just made some pasta and meatballs, and I figured I'll go over how I like to make it. It's real good. If you guys like pasta and meatballs, especially seasoned, like lots of seasoning, you'll really like this recipe. Basically, hold on a second. Start off with some of the ingredients. I use this Hunt's just tomato sauce. I buy all the ingredients at BJ's Wholesale Club, so if you guys are members there, you can buy the exact ingredients, but I'm sure you can get, you know, I'm sure they sell a lot of this stuff at other places. So Hunt's, these cans, what you're looking at here is 2 cans of this sauce. So, and the meatballs are Rosano Italian style meatballs. I think they're pre-cooked, and I like the 1/2 ounce. So it's a good size meatball. You want to get them kind of small, that way they can defrost evenly. I've gotten, I think they're like 1.5 ounces, they're like real big. What I ended up doing was cutting them in half after they simmered for a while. But what you want to do is, depending on the ratios you like, you kind of have to fine-tune it to your own preference. But what I did is 2 cans of sauce, and basically you can see the amount of meatballs that I have in there. It's kind of a lot. I don't count anything. I just kind of estimate, but I would say that's probably a I don't know, 4-to-1 ratio maybe of like sauce to meatballs. You can add a ton of meatballs or less if you want, but that's what I add. And you want to simmer this on real low, just above simmering. I'll show you the flame that I use. And there we go. When I'm defrosting the meatballs, I use like a setting like that, and then you want to simmer it once it comes up to a boil. And the spices that I use, I would say I probably use about around a spoonful of basil. I use more oregano than I do basil, but I would say it's around a spoonful of each. I also use chopped onion. Again, all these you buy at BJ's. I threw in this time some granulated garlic, and for like salt and pepper, I use Montreal steak seasoning. It's got pepper, it's got a lot of good salt, black pepper, red pepper, it has garlic. So there's a lot of good ingredients in that. Basically, I just dump all the ingredients right in the middle and let it come up to a boil on the setting I showed. Once it comes up to a boil, I let it simmer for, I don't know, I would say 10 to 20 minutes until it's been boiling for a while. It's real easy to defrost these, and they're fully cooked, so you don't have to worry about cooking it. So you let it simmer, and the longer you let it simmer, I find that the better it tastes. It breaks down the tomato, and all the ingredients they blend in, and the meatballs absorb all the spices and all that. So that's the sauce. Again, you have to get 2 cans of sauce, and this is about a half a box of my favorite style of pasta is farfalle. It's like bow ties. Okay, I'm not Italian, so I don't speak it. Barilla. And half a box of pasta. Let the water come up to a boil. About halfway through, once that starts simmering, let that simmer for a little bit. And again, I estimate on all the stuff. I don't time anything. About halfway through that, stop boiling your water. Then you throw in your pasta, and you can see that once it came to a boil, and like after you boil it, I basically just shut it off and let it sit. Alright, now the pasta, after it cooks, will soak up anything that you put. You know, if you as soon as you boil it, you see people drain it right away and then they add sauce to it. If you make a lot of it like I did, you're going to have leftovers. And what I found is that I let the pasta sit and basically kind of cool down. It will absorb water, alright? And then when you add the sauce, the next time you have it, the sauce will still be liquid. It's already absorbed a lot of the water. And another thing is, like, it kind of cools down the liquid, so you're not dumping boiling hot water down the drain. You should add cold water next to it so it doesn't melt any of your PVC pipes and stuff. But this helps that. And yeah, you don't want to rinse your pasta in cold water. That's a no-no. Alright, so that should do it. And I dump all the sauce after I drain it. Dump all the sauce right in here, and that's how I do it. And oh yeah, key ingredient is Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese. It's a little addiction that I have. I add that on everything. So I'm gonna eat this, guys, and enjoy. Peace.